Assalamu alaikum, namaste, and salutations. This is the Jamal Brown blog and podcast from South Central Texas, and I want to thank you for turning on, tuning in, and dropping out into these digital airwaves. I am your highly humble host, Jamal Brown, here to take you on a bold, reflective, and unapologetic exploration of the human experience. Justice that bows to convenience is no justice at all. The Jamal Brown Reflections. For more reflections, insights, and resources, visit my website at thejamalbrown.wordpress.com. And don't forget to connect with me on social media. Follow me at I am Jamal Brown on Instagram, X, and TikTok. Before we jump into the main topic, I want to take a moment to breathe, to truly be here in this moment together. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Today, we're talking about radical justice. I'll be digging into what it means to dismantle systems that claw at fairness, how self-mastery sharpens the sword of revolution, and why the power of radical respect, courage, and honesty is non-negotiable in this fight. By the time you're done listening, you'll walk away with clarity, conviction, and a new lens to view your role in the struggle for justice. Be here now. Radical justice demands a fierce love for truth, for humanity, for freedom itself. But don't mistake this love for softness. Love is a force, a revolution. It bends steel, smashes ego, and burns away what no longer serves us. Today, we speak of liberation. I'm not here to pacify you or to pledge allegiance to pretense. I'm here to ignite a radical calling within you, because justice, true justice, does not tiptoe. It commands. It dismantles. It liberates. The world we walk is a battlefield of spirit and will. The wounded stumble while the powerful feast. Chaos reigns in high places while divinity whispers in lowly cracks. Radical justice requires your courage to answer that whisper, to hear that divine no more and make it roar. Listen to me closely, because here's a truth worth holding like a mantra carved into your bones. Radical justice burns through lies, through apathy, through silence. It doesn't seek permission. It tears down illusions. It uproots the rock of oppression. They told us, play by the rules, but those rules were written by the very hands that cage us. The government, the systems, the so-called order they tout is a machine that feeds itself by devouring our sacred humanity. But step closer. There's another way. A freer way. A sacred way. An anarchist way. It begins when we reject the frame they've built around us and reclaim what's infinite within us. How do we fight back? By building an inner compass, a spiritual weapon. Radical justice is armed with radical honesty, radical courage, radical love, radical respect, and radical defiance. Each principle strips away the fear they planted in us, pointing us instead to our highest selves. Radical justice doesn't just oppose systems of harm, it invites us to transcend them. When they divide us by false borders, we see unity. When they suffocate freedom, we breathe spirit. When they say there's no other way, we create the way. Recognize this truth deeply and with all the meaning it carries. Justice is sacred. Revolution is sacred. Freedom is sacred. Nothing can contain what is divinely infinite in you. You are here to rise, not to bow, to question, not to conform, to destroy what kills life and respect what gives it. Radical freedom starts within. Master yourself. Sacrifice your ego. Overcome the fear that tells you this is too big. It's not. You were made for this fight. Justice begins and ends with self-discipline. The most rebellious thing you can do in a world of control is own your power fully. The enemy is not just oppression, it's the indifference that lets it thrive. Too many people see the chains of their brothers and think, not my fight. But spiritual anarchy says, your fight is mine. Your liberation is mine. Your suffering is our call to arms. And so, I demand this of you, not as followers, but as warriors on the path toward freedom. Burn the lies you've accepted as truth. Open your heart, open your eyes, and face the suffering around you. Master yourself. Freedom begins there. Speak your truth without hesitation. Even if they don't listen, you will know what's real. Tear down what blocks liberation. Dismantle murky systems of greed and oppression with the full power of your being. Radical justice isn't polished or pretty. It's raw, elemental, and unrefined. It's the cause of every awakened soul from time immemorial. Hear me now and hear me fiercely. Revolution begins in the unseen spaces. It gathers in the spirit of those unafraid to stand amidst the flames. That fire, that rebellion, that's justice being born again. I want to hear from you. Radical justice thrives in community. It's cultivated in conversations, in the wisdom we share, and the courage we inspire in one another. Tell me, what does liberation mean to you? What sacred systems in your life demand destruction, demand rebirth? Share your breakthroughs with me. Together our voices shatter the silence. Visit thejamalbrown.wordpress.com or link with me on Instagram, X, and TikTok at I am Jamal Brown. Together we are a movement, and movements cannot be stopped. All right. This is the end, my only friend, the end. Go in peace, purpose, and spiritual prosperity and beyond. Good day, good night, good luck. I am Jamal Brown. Let it be so.